What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those who catch replay, though, if you want to chat with us in the live chat in the future, make sure to like and subscribe because it takes 14 days before you can be active in the chat. So we've got George. We're wrapping up 2025. It's been a very busy year, both for myself and definitely for him. Definitely a big year for Zaharoff. A lot of releases, super successful Zed Creator project. Just, I figured we had a little time and rare that I actually have time to do a live stream, and he's actually not out of the country as of late. So, like, hey, let's do a live stream. Let's wrap up the year, talk about what it is. There's a lot of releases from Zaharoff this year, a lot of really good ones, really added to the library. Like I said, our best work ever with Zed Creators Project, the most successful and quickest paced ever. Just so many things to be thankful for. Thanks to you guys. So we figured we'd have a little live stream and chat about it. We got 42 in the first minute. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up on your way in. It does indeed help. And let's get caught up in the chat. George and I believe Hercules is going to be with him. He'll be joining us at about the 10-minute mark. So let's get caught up in this chat. How are you? Black Iris. It's been so long since I've smelled that. My decant ran out years ago. I never bought a bottle because it didn't like blow me away to the point where I felt like it. And I know somebody's going to ask, yes, I sprained my wrist, train really hard and screw up a little bit once in a while and just kind of got to stabilize it a bit. It just, when I move it this direction, is something about right in there that's bothering me. So just kind of to help stabilize it a little bit because I know somebody's going to ask, yes, that's why I'm wearing the wrist brace. Mauricio, my fellow dragon lady, good to see you. Indeed, we are here. Good to see you, Michael. The Matcha 26. Jerry, good to see you, sir. Bad Boy Elixir. Ooh, I need to wear that one. I haven't wore that one yet in this cooler weather we've been having. And go figure, home of Louisiana, it's going to be in the mid to low 70s or the highs every day that I'm in Louisiana for Christmas. Nice, cool, cold days that are in the low 50s into the low 60s the whole stretch of this month till we get to Christmas. It's going to be spring for Christmas, but it's nice and cool to cold. Certain days are actually pretty cold in the evenings and mornings leading up to. Go figure, right? But good to see Jason. Evening Mystique, excellent choice, if I do say so myself. Good to see you, Manny. Girl on L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum, cherry, nice and sweet. And Creed Original Santal, beautiful, beautiful. Right? So underappreciated from them. Swiss Arabian Incense 01, never tried that one. And then Robert Graham Fortitude. You haven't heard anybody talk about that in a long time. Epic 56 and Amouage Silver Oud, a back-to-back Amouage offering. All right, hell of a 1-2 punch, that's for sure. Metal Method, good to see you. Michael L. Citizen Jack Absolute. We got Givenchy Pie. We got Kalen in the house wearing Rock Rose from Clive Christian. Aloha Peeps wearing Castley. I still haven't smelled Castley because I know I'm going to buy a bottle eventually, and when the price is right, I'm just going to buy it. Kind of like how I'm waiting for to catch a good deal on a 50 ml for Delphinus, and then Udzarian, whenever that finally comes down to earth a little bit in pricing, I'll get Creed Udzarian as well. Sin of Paradise, good to see you, sir. Boss Bottle Beyond, that's a classy scent. I agree with what you said. Royal Oud, that's really classy. Heading out for a while, try to catch bits and pieces. Have a good night as well, sir. Good to see you, Jeremy, sorry. No chat. Burlington 1819. Ooh, soft live stream clap. Masterpiece right there. I haven't worn mine in a long time. Vulcan Fu, excellent choice. Nice and mango forward. Signature Bloom, my wife's favorite fragrance. She wears that quite often. Well, second favorite. She's been wearing the Shadow Sunkist Island. Seraphim Khus, Dan, not the man. Good to see you, sir. Grim, always a pleasure, sir. Good to see you. Luis, long time no see, sir. Today it warmed up a bit. Le Beau Le Parfum, my favorite Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrance. And now it's going to be Sunkist Island. You get a soft live stream clap for that 1-2 punch too, because it's my favorite, my absolute favorite Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrance. Until the only one that I think can top it is when they finally release Le Beau Elixir, which I know it's coming sooner than later. There's no doubt they're going to do. They've done 2 Le Male elixirs. It's bound to be the next Le Beau, right? You would think by now. They did Paradise Garden and they did Flower Edition before they did Le Beau Elixir. Wild, right? You would think the next one's got to be Le Beau Elixir. We'll see. We got Le Male and Blues, the next Le Male. So we'll see. But yeah, hell of a 1-2 punch, sir. Why don't you stream often anymore? Because I don't have fucking time. I do not have time to do so, sir. I am a very busy man when this camera turns off. That's why I had to take several months away from doing sneaker content on my sneaker channel. I just don't have the time. something had to be sacrificed, and the live stream was what the fuck got sacrificed. I'm a very busy man when I step through the doors at those 3 gyms I go to. There's a lot of stuff going on beyond just me lifting weights when I go to the gym now. I'm very, very busy these days. So there's a lot of streams that aren't near as good for y'all to watch. I get it. This is the stream to watch because you never know what I'm going to say, right? That's the fun unpredictability of watching the TLTG stream. That's why so many people like to watch the streams, and I get it. I just don't have the time. After next competition season, next summer, probably going to maybe not back to the regular schedule of doing like 4 a week like we used to, but in 2026, the goal is to get back to trying to do at least 1 a week. I'm going to try to 1 to 2 a week. I just don't know how well it's going to shake out. We'll see. The deeper I get into prep, maybe the more I'll need to occupy my mind. I don't know. Taking in more clients is going to slow that down. So we'll see. We'll see. But I get it. The numbers don't lie. Hell, between 3 live streams alone, I got over 1 million views on my 3 biggest live streams. I got millions of views between these live stream replays. I get it. They're rewatch worthy for some. So again, not an ego thing. It's analytics showing me I should be streaming. Hey, look, I leave money on the table by not doing these streams. A nice chunk of change. But you got to remember, I was doing anywhere from 10 to 16 streams a month. I can't tell you exactly what that translates to monetarily, but kind of more than some people make in a month just on live streams, just from ad revenue from live streams. So, like, trust me, I get it. It's hurting me. It's hurting the pocketbook too to not do it. I just haven't had the time. So we'll try to get back to it. I can promise. I will, as I can, try to get back to it more and more because I enjoy it. Like I said, I like talking some shit and saying some stuff that you normally won't hear from others because I don't give a mother love, you know. I say whatever. The Scent Elixir. I'm assuming Boss the Scent Elixir. It's a damn good fragrance. Mr. Jeffrey Zero, good to see you. Follow Phaeton from Argos. Mind Games Mentor. Oh, my Lord. You are the one to beat in the chat, sir. Excellent choice. Super pumped for Khus. Rocking Seraphim Musk today. Hell yeah. Yeah, Khus, some good stuff, man. People going to love Khus. People definitely going to love Khus. Yee. Good to see you. You've got the T at the end. Yeet. 4 letters, 1 word. Ugh. Yeet. Kara, good to see you. Hit that like, show some love. Oud Lemon Mint. God, I couldn't tell you the last time I wore that fragrance. My God. Blast from the past. Fondo new EDT. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. That's in the 2nd tier for designers of the year. Actually, I don't think I put it in the 2nd tier because I didn't have time to do that video today. I actually didn't even have time. I was like, well, we're doing a live stream tonight. That'll be the video for the day. Didn't have time to do it. I woke up late because I went to bed very late. Just like I said, I have so much shit going on all the time now. It's good problems, but yeah, staying busy. That's a good fragrance though. It's redundant to having the other ones, but it's really good. It's really, really good. Long time no see. Good. Let me put the one up. Good to see you, sir. Daracaro Oud Dubai. I am not familiar with this fragrance. Chris, good to see you, sir. Sample of Opera Mate. Was that from the mystery pack? From one of the mystery packs, I believe, because Chris won 2 of the mystery packs, which to vote for the next stream, there's a reason I haven't put out the vote yet because I'm pretty confident in what's going to win the Hall of Fame tier vote. So you'll know, Hall of Fame members, when you get the vote tomorrow. I'll be putting out the vote tomorrow for the main prize for Hall of Fame and All-Star tiers. But like I said, y'all will know when you see it because I'm pretty confident what I'm putting in there is going to win the vote. I'd be shocked if it don't. So that's, obviously there's 4 options, but there's one in particular that I'm pretty confident will win the vote. Carolina Herrera, I'm assuming Bad Boy Extreme. So, I mean, doing that shit backstage will just make me never bring you on and disappoint everyone, dickhead. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but that bitch flipping me off backstage knows. Grim, good to see you. I already said hello to Grim. But Must Therapy from Initio, you have a very Merry Christmas as well, sir. I figured you meant Bad Boy Extreme. I have so many fragrances. I could say I haven't worn that in a long time on just about anything you guys put up. That I've never tried. Absolute Pour Le Soir from MFK. I have never tried that one. I don't know. Possibly. We'll see what the man wants to discuss. here in just a little bit. Individuel from Mont Blanc. So we got one wearing original Sun Tall and one wearing Individuel in the chat. Good evening. Good to see you, Mr. Mike. Happy Land Studio Ryo Light. Excellent choice. Mind Games Gardez. We got 2 different Mind Game fragrances in the chat. Happy Friday to you as well. We're in Seamless Soul, Justin's newest release. We got Moscow Mule, beautiful fresh fragrance. We've got Vicanton Maston. I've never tried that one. Vicanto? Never tried that one in particular. Person wearing Boss Bob Beyond, I do think that one's overlooked and much better than it gets credit for. I agree. I think it's a very handsome fragrance. Last time I wore it to church, actually. Good to see you, Don. Lorenzo Villoresi Musk EDT. I'm not familiar. Latafa Chic Al Shiyuk Supreme. That's a great one. You're on your second bottle already. Damn. It is good, though, I got to say. Mr. Elroy Prepson. Good to see you, Josh. Great to have public stream. Sin of the day, The Siren. All right. Rewatch value is always high. Well, I appreciate that, Bishop. Thank you. Mr. Callie's Groom Room. Dave's in the house. Good to see you, sir. George posted Khus on the Zed Lounge. That he did. He posted on his regular profile as well. So what are we at? We're 11 minutes in. I guess we can bring him on here in just a second. Should probably make him wait longer since he was flipping me off for no good damn reason a minute ago. He's doing it again, bitch. So, Polo and Jays, Marcus, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Oh, Marcus, by the way, I know we were talking about I was giving Splash Bros clothing a shot the other day. So 19 days ago, I bought the Gamma 11s and the Black Cats from him. I did everything but curse him out a minute ago and said this is unacceptable. The Gamma's released tomorrow, and it'll make 20 days since I ordered them, and I still don't have tracking from him. So I ain't buying shit from them ever again. They shipped the order that I bought 10 days ago, but not the one I bought 19 days ago. So, yeah, fuck Splash Brothers clothing, anybody watching. Don't buy from them, even though they have authentic sneakers. They take too long. And they feel like once they have your money, they hold the cards. So little does he know that after this stream, I'm getting ready. I'm going to blast him across the internet spree. He just doesn't know it yet. He'll get to see when I start tagging him. So I don't like people that do bad business. Bad business is never good. Never good, especially when you're doing bad business with somebody that actually has a voice. So missed the steal a couple weeks ago on Business Over Pleasure for $149. Wow. Only missing 10 ml. Still tight. Someone snagged it before me. That was a deal. That was a deal. To get Business Over Pleasure, only missing 10 milliliters for $149. Yeah, you missed on that one. You missed on that one. So I guess he went ahead and did it then, huh? Well, all right. So I tried telling George that y'all fucking watch the site like a hawk for some reason. Y'all got shit else to do? Just like to watch the site nonstop. That's funny. I figured we'd do that while we were talking, but I guess me making him wait backstage for flipping me off over and over, he decided he wanted to do this instead. So here you go, guys. Links in the chat. Save you 10% and all that good stuff. I guess now he leaves me no choice. I guess we can go ahead and bring him on. If I put it this way, if it wasn't for Hercules, I probably wouldn't bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the most inappropriate man in backstage studios, who's not even on camera. Now's the time. Let's talk to Hercules instead. Hercules, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, you want Hercules. You don't want me.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's my workout buddy right there. I got my first client because of Hercules.
Yes, the best coach in town.
I do what I can. I talked to Max earlier today.
So Hercules set it for 6 o'clock. FYI.
I was told 6.
Yeah, because we had a plan. and they're in the chat. Oh, it's live, guys. I'm like, well, shit. All right. Hercules, thanks for ruining our fucking plan. So guys, just to let y'all know what the stream was going to be, we were going to wrap the year up and talk about the year that Zaharoff had and wrap it up on the pre-sale release.
You're right. You're right.
So we did have a plan.
It's okay. Let's still do it.
Yeah, we're still going to wrap things up. But I have to give Hercules a hard time because he literally said, screw these guys.
Don't forget Kevin. Yes. Hi,
Yes.
Hi, Ross. Hi, everybody.
Hi, George.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you? I'm assuming you're wearing Khus. I am as well.
Hercules is doused in Khus. I'm wearing
Are you wearing Oracle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing Khus. So the reason you guys haven't been seeing any Sin of the Day posts, I've been wearing this the last couple of days. So I've been spending time with it. I'm gonna put a review out tomorrow morning.
It's so beautiful. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. He's doused in it. He
I got
loves
6th
it.
grade on.
I love it. I don't want to. I want him to have his own, but I love it. I was telling you last night I was in bed and it was just coming up, or when I was in Brazil 2 days ago. That's all I wore, and so it's really. Anyway, I'm glad we finally got it, Ross.
It's up for pre-sale price, so it is $20 off, and both sizes is pre-sale price.
And we did a better price this time, just because I know that a lot of people supported the Z Creator, so we wanted to do, if they they want to support you, they want to, they'll get it at a good price. So
quick question, because I know you mentioned at the last second you went to 30%, right?
yes,
You said that to me the other day. So the 25% on the cards and the website's incorrect, right?
yeah, it's 27%.
27. Okay,
27.
she told me 30 the other day.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you.
27. You know what now? Can you pull up the PO? Let me pull up the PO. I got too many numbers in my head.
Understandable. So, guys, obviously this is a little all over the place. Like I said, we did have a structured plan. But it didn't work out that way, right? So the thing I was telling you guys about for the reason I didn't put out the vote yet is I've got a 4-ounce that we're going to put in there for the members. So because there was a shipping issue, so he sent me 2. So I have an extra 4-ounce Saraphim Khus. So that'll be one of the options for you guys to vote on. With 3 other options. I mean, you don't have to vote for it if you don't want to. We can, if you want to buy it and vote for something else to win, you can. But as far as what I can tell you about this, let me scroll down so you guys can see the notes. I click read more. It's not giving me read more. What the hell?
Go back.
Well, for some reason it doesn't want to do that. So what I'll do is show you guys the card.
What's happened, Ross?
Because I'm clicking read more and it's not doing anything.
Is that
when I click read more, it doesn't do anything.
No, 25.
Anyways, while they're doing that,
it's 20. It's 25, Ross.
It is 25.
It's 25.
Okay, because you had told me 30.
I did tell you, and that's the Oracle. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
So it's okay, 25, but it's strong. It's still it's long lasting, so it's.
So I want to tell you guys, there's a lot of pepperiness at the top, but it doesn't come over like the nutmeg doesn't dry it out as much as you would think. And there's something very interesting about this one. So the iris, and you'll notice the Bushman candle from Precious Treasure here, guys. So natural iris like this has a natural waxiness to it, and then the Bushman candle has a wax coating on the stem, but it comes across like melted wax. Almost like the texture of melted wax in the scent. It makes it really smooth and a different type of creaminess that you're going to get once the pepper calms down after literally just a few minutes. It gets a little cleaner and it gets kind of this almost melted wax, oily, waxy quality to it. And I really believe that's what's doing it is the natural iris and the Bushman candle. And it's like if there's such a thing as a handsome, cleanly earth tone fragrance, this would be it. It has that handsome, dapper feel to it, like a signature pour homme, like a Royale X, something you would wear to the office, something you would dress up with an Oxford or better, something very, very much business professional or serious side of a masculine profile with kind of this just earthy tone that's not dirty. It's strange to say earthy tones, but there's no dirtiness to it. It's not overly smoky. It doesn't have a grassy green element to it. It's just a very smooth, slightly peppered, buttery, woody, earthy fragrance.
Yeah.
It's not powdery because you have iris and tonka that do rear their heads early, but it doesn't make it powdery. And I really believe that Bushman candle's playing a strong enough role to balance away any powder from really coming in. This is just the way it's kind of transitioned on skin the last 3 days, because I've been wearing it for 3 days straight. And I've noticed that that is the case. I think the Bushman Candle, based on previous experience with Bushman Candle dominant fragrance with Precious Treasure, I think that's what it's bringing to the table here. What are your thoughts on that assessment, George and Hercules?
It's very elegant. And you know, for me, when I first spray it, I get that earth because there's a hold on a minute, truffle. There's a black truffle aspect to it that gives that earthiness for the first, you know, couple minutes. And as I was wearing it, it dried down, and it could have been like I had this discussion with you. It could have been a privé if it wasn't so connected to signature. If it wasn't connected to signature, this would have been a good privé.
Yeah.
And I think that and I had such, it's a very smooth, elegant, like it reminds me of a Guerlain fragrance almost. Like it's very smooth.
It's funny that you say that because
You
I was
know?
thinking the way Tom Ford and Guerlain do vetiver
This is
kind
how
of
it came across.
falls somewhere in that realm for
Yeah.
sure. I got 6 sprays on the neck, but I want one on my hand.
And you know, the lab sample is vastly different than the finished.
The lab sample was 18% that I have. Is
Right.
from 2 years ago, you know.
And when the production came in and Hercules brought it to my desk and I sprayed it, I got emotional because it was like, oh my God, I can't believe like it turned out so beautiful. And
Put that in the chat for you, Lions Bride. That's why I typed that.
and that's why, yeah, it's a good price for those people that supported the Zeds to support you, Ross. With we gave a good pre-sale. The pre-sale is only 3 days.
Because it's just a Monday, guys. That's something we
it's 3
omitted here.
days,
It's a shorter pre-sale, but it's a bigger discount.
Right.
Because if you think about it, let's say you get the 2 ounce. He's discounted at $20. Then you save another $13.50 with the 10%. You're saving $33.50 in this pre-sale from retail. That's a big discount.
Yeah, and that's for everyone. And Justin's here. Justin, hi, Justin. And
there he is.
And I see Robert from Fragrance Journey. And so we wanted to give a better price for those that supported the Zed creators. So you know, the vetiver fragrance I've been working on, like you said, you had the vial, you've had the sample for 2 years.
2 years.
So it's been 3 years in the making to do this vetiver, and I'm proud to have this as a Zaharoff vetiver fragrance. I'm very proud.
So this completes what. So those of you that have joined us when we have these discussions about the Seraphims, we've told you guys there was 4 from the start. This is the 4th. So there was 4 modifications based around the same flankered side of Signature Pour Homme, and George couldn't decide. They had 2 fresh ones and 2 earthier tone ones, Musk and Khus, red and blue. So he's like, I got to do them all. I was like, well, pace yourself, spread them out. You totally can. They're all good enough. And as you guys see, there's something for everyone depending on your taste here. So I know, like Kalen, for example, Kalen's not a fan of the Saraphim line, but if you like earthier, woody fragrances, you'll probably like this, Kalen. Even though with you, I'd probably say wait and sample because seems to be a dangerous game blind buying when it comes to Kalen. So
and you know, like this is not like how red and blue are close to each other. These are not Musk and Khus are not. They're not. And you can't layer them either.
The only thing I would say that they relate to one another is the smoky tones.
Yeah, that's earthy. They're earthy.
That's literally it. Yeah. Because this isn't musky. And this has a aldehydic like brightness to it. This does not. Right. And one thing I would like to note, I mentioned this to George earlier today. The vanilla that's in here, I think, is the same vanilla oil that Jordan's perfumer used in Ibere, because I find it to be a similar vanilla, but obviously far less of it. But that mild vanilla that you get, like I would say 7, 8, 9 hours in deep dry down, I'm reminded of that type of slight creaminess because this fragrance is creamy and smooth the whole way through.
Yeah.
For as much as it nuances and develops, that's the one trait it never loses, I find. I don't know if it's like that for you. It never stops being smooth and creamy.
No, it doesn't. It's just, I get whiffs of it. And I'm like, wow, this is so beautiful. Hi, Eddie. Good to see you, Eddie. I was in Brazil recently, and I was wearing Khus, and I sat down to eat. I had a steak. and it was coming up. I was smelling the kuss and the food together, and it just changed the whole experience for me. You know, were you gonna say, Ross?
So he said, "Who designs the bottles? They are dope." I pointed at
Oh,
you. He does.
thank
George
you.
designs everything.
Thank you, thank you.
That's
And so,
George's. That's George's gift is design work.
thanks, Ross. So the sun was coming up from my chest, and I was eating, and for the first time in my life, the experience of just being present in the moment and smelling myself and smelling the food, I was like, oh my God, this is really really incredible. Like you said, it's very smooth. It's not sharp. It's not smoky. It's smooth.
It's a little smoky, a little
You
bit,
know,
just a little
heavy
bit.
smoke, a heavy
Yeah, it's
smoke.
not heavy at all.
Yeah.
It's nothing like a leather
It's
tobacco.
light. It's a light. Yes,
Even
it's not.
Seraphim
Yes.
Musk. Seraphim Musk is smokier than this.
Right. I agree. I agree. And it was 90 degrees. It was a couple days ago. It was 90 degrees, and now in the cold, it smells great in everything. It smells great in every in both the cold and the hot. Do you have anything to say, Hercules over here?
Real quick before you jump in, Kevin Hill, the biggest
Kevin.
Zaharoff fan there is, because the man has a Zaharoff Z tattooed on his arm. Kevin, I would say for
Thank
you, dresses very dapper, suit and tie on a regular basis. This is any time and every time for you, my man. I think it's a little heavier than you would want, darker tones for the high heat. But if you're indoors, climate control, I mean, that becomes irrelevant anyway, right? Most of us are indoor creatures with our professions, unless you just happen to do labor force. But for you specifically, you can wear this all the time, Kevin. But
Kevin has the whole Kevin's number one, almost, one of number uno.
I would say when it comes to the customers, he's number one, because like I've told you guys before, I think you're all willing to concede it because the man tattooed the damn Zaharoff on himself.
Awesome.
So unless you guys are willing to brand yourselves.
Ben, you know what? I think as we expand into Europe and to other markets, I think Bloom may one day become a 4-ounce bottle, but I don't see it in the near future.
It's starting to gather a little bit of a cult following.
Yeah.
More and more people are giving it a chance and realizing that it's really not that feminine.
The general manager at the golf course, that Antonia's golf course, he wears Bloom, and he's the most butchest. He's a guy's guy.
Yeah, he's man's man.
And it's funny because you walks around and you have this scent, but he crawls. You're like, wow, that smells really good on him. And so I think it's all how you wear.
Good to see you, Taffy.
Yeah, hi Taffy. But Ross, we were talking about.
We didn't give Hercules a shot. We're moving on.
Are you here? Hercules, you're here.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah.
What can I say that you guys haven't already said? I mean, it's such a beautiful scent. At first when I smelled it, I was like, oh, I like this, But then like turned into love, When it dries down, it's just so beautiful. The way it sits on the skin, I mean, there's no words to describe it. It's one of a kind, The vetiver I wouldn't have thought would have probably been one of my top ones, to be honest, in this collection here. George is an insane collection. Claude has produced so many amazing fragrances, and yeah, I would say Saraphim Khus is one of a kind. It's one of the best, best in class, honestly, as we say. Always.
Well, this is one that was definitely missing from the collection. I knew this gentleman that I pinned on screen. I knew he would love it. I just have to share. So, because I already told Justin. So I get a screenshot from Justin and George's text conversation, and I can hear when George texts me, I hear him talking when I read it. You ever get that with some people? Like I hear his voice as I read it, and it's Ross. Justin never texts me immediately about my releases. And Justin's talking about how much he loves it, how beautiful he is, gives a quick synopsis. And I'm like, my immediate answer is Justin's a vetiver guy. I'm not in the slightest shocked, in which I've since talked to Justin. And you guys that watch Justin, you know how he shares his eloquent thoughts. Justin will make you fall in love with the fragrance quick. I was still waiting on mine to come in. Justin had got it before I did. And for any of you that are vetiver lovers that find, like, I'm a iffy vetiver guy. There's only certain ones that work for me. Some can smell like roach spray on me. Some can be too earthy, funky. Some can be a bit too regal and over the top and just like Middle Eastern prince kind of stuff where just that ain't my vibe, you know? Whereas this is very much in line with George's theme to the house.
Right.
That affordable luxury for the modern gentleman. It's that kind of daily wearability where you get the earthy tones, you get the depth and the complexity, you get quality and originality, but there's no challenge here. There's no challenge.
There's no challenge. And everyone, I see your comments. Thank you so much for Scented Paradise. If you want to do the Zaharoff lion on your back, I'll send you the line work for it. But first of all, I hold on. Let's stop for a moment and look at Justin's thumbnail. It's kind of hilarious of all the pictures to I love you, Justin.
It's very
awesome.
matter of fact.
Yeah,
it's very like his view on fragrance these
days. Yeah, that's it. There you go. He's like, come on, really?
Yeah, come on.
Please, let's move on. I love it.
It's very fitting. I think the same thing.
So let me tell you,
get the ripples on the forehead and everything.
I love Justin. And I just love you guys so much. So, so I think what's going on with Noir and Royale, and it's very strange. I feel like, and I said this to Ross, I call it George 2.0. Like, I feel like there's this shift going on with the art, my art, and with Zaharoff, that this next group of whatever is this next, the arc or what's next, like this year, we were looking at this year, it's going to be really kick-ass. I think that people are going to be really, I think that people are going to be floored with what's coming up this year. That includes the Z Creator 1.5. I think that,
and the summer release.
Yeah, the summer release, and
it's privé. Oh.
It's just and it's like an elevated. It's like
it's crazy to think that that's coming. The one just what we just named.
Yeah.
With the year you've had, because I definitely want to wrap up and kind of give a brief synopsis of the totality of what this year has been with your releases. Because I know we're kind of just talking about the now and the future, but the recent history has been an impressive. This is hands down the biggest year you've ever had.
I agree, and I'm very grateful to everyone. Like most of the people in this room probably have a Zaharoff collection, and I'm very grateful for that. And I know that this is I know that you guys have choices in the world that where you want to do and what you want to who you want to support, and I'm very grateful for that. And let me answer this question here: the signature Royale and Noir. I just feel that Noir and Royale, when it comes to the entire, I love Noir. I love Noir.
Royale was my pick to release.
Right, and that's the same. And so a lot of people love it. I just feel like when I look at the collection, it's like, what can I trim off? And then Noir and Royale, and it's like, what did you do, Noir and Royale? So,
which I battled him for over 2 years about him contemplating getting rid of this. I'm like, George, as soon as you do it, all of a sudden everybody's going to love it. And why'd you get rid of it? And
I know it's crazy. And there's a lot of other woody fragrance, but Noir has, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, it's Noir and Royale are special for several reasons. Noir has been the base formula for some of your biggest sellers.
A lot of them, yeah.
And Royale has spawned its own. That was your first flanker collection.
Rolex,
where it was a flanker that generated its own flankers. Before the Seraphims, we had the Royales.
Yeah. I know, and there's now been 30 some fragrances. It's crazy, and all of them are like, there's nothing else that I would take out of the collection. It's just it's so crazy. Svengali, hi guys, Scented Paradise, all of you guys, Taffy, so much love to you. We talk, it's like, oh my God, Hercules, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
So I want to show something. Just to give you guys an idea of what 7 years has looked like for George. Now, it's going to be a fight to pull this card out, but this is the first 500 in the signature batch. This is number $3.97.
Oh, that's right, Ross. What did I write? Look at that.
So this one, they all had different things. Something special awaits you, and each one of them had a different inspiration. Inspiration
Remember
could come
that?
from the unexpected. Something special awaits you, number 397. Email you creation, that, you know, all the good stuff. And then he wrote something special. He would handwrite a note to everyone, every order, every time.
Yeah.
But that's not why I want to try to get this damn card out of here, because I just want to show y'all the evolution of the card, because in itself is impressive.
So there's Noir. Noir is active, right? I did. I put some Noir from my. I put Noir and Royale some inventory in there because I got a lot of. I had quite a few people asking for it, so I took some. I keep some in archives.
Yeah,
And
he always keeps a little stock.
look at that, Ross. That's
So this is the original bottle diagram, which you still get.
okay. So hold on, Ross. Hold on, guys. I just added inventory for Noir and Royale. So just FYI. I'm
So if
sorry,
anybody
Ross.
wants it, there's a few. There's a few. And the 10% works.
Can I say the story, Ross, before you do that for a minute?
By all
So
means.
in 2001, after 9/11, I lost the fragrance. The fragrance completely shut down, and I had spent 30 years to revive it. Why so long, George? Because when you look at the molds and the boxes and the way I wanted to do it, it required a big sizable upfront investment. And so I would be in bed praying or meditating, and I would like, please God, please, if I'm able to do it, I will write a note to everybody thanking them. Oh my God. And then that's what you have in your hands was my prayer to, I will write a note making sure people understand how much I appreciate them for supporting my dream. And so go ahead. I'm sorry. What did I write you? I was 6 months.
This was maybe 6 months in. It was still the first 500 bottles from the first batch of Signature Pour Homme. I was bottle number 397.
Crazy.
And so you had wrote, Ross, thank you for being such an inspiration. Here's to being the best dad. George, enjoy. So, but that's not why I wanted to show you guys. It wasn't for the personal note. This was the card. Today, it's a booklet.
I know.
That's evolved. Let's just look at the front and back covers alone. And let's slowly go through. That same bottle diagram starts everything off to what Signature Pour Homme has evolved to. It always starts at Signature Pour Homme. Is the beauty behind the storytelling, even in the booklet. The bottle, and then the new evolution with the metal cap and the plate and the Z on the inside of the cap. Signature Pour Homme itself, the presentation has evolved over time. And then from there, we go into Extreme Tobacco, Leather Tobacco Noir, all 4 Saraphims, the first Privé in Precious Treasure, has its own fold out. It's 2 pages. The Oracle coming soon. That will be right here. For the second Privé, it's 1 Privé a year, right, George?
About, yeah.
Then we have Rosé, Aurum, Bazan, and Black Rose. All of the Royales. Royale X, Triple X, and Triple XL. Scandal. All the ones he did with Joey. Not X wasn't with Joey, but we had 2 batches of Triple X and Triple XL he did with Joey. Hashtag Joey. Shout outs to Joey. 69's in the chat from the Mafia, please. Then we've got some fun fragrances. Notice he sectioned them all a certain way. Coco Loco, Citrine, and Bloom.
And now the one coming for spring, which will be its brother.
The Elixir of the World. When he was able to trademark that, because he just stumbled. He's like, that's a great saying. Look, nobody had a trademark on it.
Nobody had, or the website, or the web,
so George jumped on it. This was 5-6 years ago, and he made a poster out of it. I actually have the full-size poster of this. Some of you do as well. But that came from this. And this is still where the booklet starts.
It's crazy.
I love the storytelling behind it. That's why I wanted to showcase this real quick, because every time he releases a new one and adds to the book or evolves his box presentation and bottles and everything, I always try to keep him present in what he does and give him a few words of encouragement on just how far he's come and what he's done. Because I've been with him literally almost the entire ride. He's been with me since 40 subscribers.
Yeah.
And I've been with him since the first 500.
And then-
Together. So after we've both seen the best and worst, the highs and the lows through this pretty much almost 7 years at this point.
Look
So
at that.
that's why I just wanted to share that. Thank you guys for allowing me to share that.
Thank you, Ross. I think if you would have told me, you know, like I went on the Zaharoff website, and if you go to our, can you do a screen? Are you able to do a screen of the Zaharoff website to show it for a minute? All right, so go to the Zaharoff website and go to our store locator and just click it on the store locator. And if you see right underneath,
46 stores in 14 countries.
like, isn't that crazy? And so, like, it's just if you would have showed me this, and the goal is I'd like to see Zaharoff in 80 countries in 5 years. So let's see. I've just put it out into the universe. We'll see how that goes. But even to be in this position, and I'm very, like I said, I don't know. I'm very, very grateful for everyone that has supported Zaharoff. I'm very grateful. Italy's our biggest market.
That's the biggest market. That's the Mecca. France and Italy,
Yeah.
right? I would say the United States is third when it comes to the pecking order in the perfume world.
Yeah. Thank you, Taffy. And so, yeah, that's exactly it. Because at the end of the day now, it's just me and now Hercules.
Yeah, it's still not some big operation. It was him and Athena. Now it's him and Hercules.
Right.
You know?
But
But
all it does is
they have the
Hercules just
volume.
puts
they
more on
have
my
the
back
volume of
because
the bigger operation. That's for sure.
I wanted to talk smack. Can I tell you that the shipping boxes, we've been waiting for the shipping boxes to come in. We had them in the warehouse in Europe, and we wanted to bring it back. The Z creator ate up all of the shipping boxes, so we had to get Uline. So if you guys pre-ordered Khus, it's going to be Uline.
Because I noticed I had a regular ass box, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's kind of weird. I didn't think nothing of it. He wrote on it and everything, and I was like,
Yeah.
Sharpie. I was like, that's kind of strange that he sent in a regular box. And it was a 2 ounce and 4 ounce. I'm like, huh, must be out of
That's right.
boxes. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
that bad. Because guys, if y'all knew the number of just pre-orders,
Yeah, for
just the number of order numbers for pre-order for that shit, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
yeah,
You know.
it's
Crazy
crazy.
how much we needed, because even though we put all that in those couple of days we were there, all the work we did,
Yeah.
there was still work to be done when we left. Poor old Hercules, you know.
And Hercules, you know, and when it came for Khus, when we finally got Khus last week from the filler, I said to Ross and Hercules wanted me to wait till next year to do Khus.
Well, it's a good
And,
thing Hercules doesn't get a vote. Huh?
Well, yeah, right. And then, I felt that Khus
You
deserved
fly
to
out and
be.
help you pack some more as Hercules. I can.
Well, I think that Khus it could be a good Christmas fragrance.
Very much so.
And so that's why
And
I
this
said
is
we
one
need to
that you
get this
guys will
out.
be able to get before Christmas. Like for those of you
Yeah.
pre-ordering, they ship in Monday, right, George?
Right. Yes, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to try getting them out. First of all, I'm looking at all of the messages. Thank you. I see Stone Cold and Kicks and Jason. Thank you. Number
So Stone
27.
Cologne, I want to let you know, man. Good to see you on Juan's stream last night. I didn't make my presence known, but I was watching for a while when it was just him and RXL, and they were talking about Cal Cologne. I jumped in at that point, and then when I saw you were coming on, I was like, oh, let me hang out and check Ken out for a little bit. So I watched for a good 30 minutes of Juan's stream last night. It was great to see you on Juan's stream last night, Ken. He jumped on with Juan and Rick last night, George.
Oh, that's awesome. I saw one in Australia a couple weeks ago.
Oh, and Mark ended up jumping on. I was still watching when Mark.
Oh, Mark went on too. That's awesome.
Mark
That's
jumped on.
awesome.
So there was 4 of them on screen. So I almost made my presence known with the comment I wanted to put in the chat, because Juan went from 51 to 26 or something like that when it was just the 4 of them chatting like friends.
Right.
Because I wanted to say that just goes to show all the miserable people that were looking for drama have now left.
for looking
And the
at
regular happy-go-lucky people are still watching a good conversation amongst some good guys.
drama. What drama are you talking
His
about?
audience cut in half when he stopped talking because it was Biggest Shills and Fragcom was the title.
Oh, I see. Oh,
And
that's
Rick,
funny.
we're going to
Okay.
go through roasting people, and they were, and then they stopped and just having a good conversation and talking fragrance and talking life. It was great to watch, but they lost half the audience because of it. You know,
I was
And it was right
telling
around
Ross.
the time Ken jumped on. You know,
I was telling Ross that our New Year's resolution, mine, and Ross agreed, but my New Year's resolution, like I said, George 2.0 is just to bless everybody. That's it. God bless them. Did you hear? God bless them. I wish them the best. God bless them.
Yeah.
So God bless you, Ross.
God bless you, George. God bless you, Hercules.
God bless us all. God bless you.
God bless everyone in the
Hercules.
chat.
God bless you. God bless Jimmy Jazz. God bless you. More money, more probs. God bless you. Quest. God bless you. Jason S. God bless you. Jacob. God bless you.
You're the
Just picked
man.
up-
Just picked up my boss. So see, Jeremy was trying to get me to put because he tagged me. They were having a conversation at Zed Lounge yesterday, and he's like, "I got pretty much everything." He's and then somehow something along the lines of, but probably nobody's got more than Ross. So I chimed in. I said, "I have everything and backups at most." And he said something about, maybe if you ever want to come off of one of those bottles of Noir. I said, well, just do me a favor and don't hold your breath. LOL. So as of yesterday, I knew he was very eager for a bottle of Noir. So Khus may have made his night, but you really made his night with Noir because he's been
happy. I'm happy. And Noir, like I said, I have a backup because I wear it. But there you go. My gift to
Dave
everybody.
Calley is still here. That is Dave Calley's favorite Zaharoff fragrance.
Dave Calley's here? Oh, hi,
Dave.
Dave.
He was here. Calley's Groom Room was here. I don't know if he's still watching. Shout out to Dave if he is still here.
So if I can, I would like to explain the Saraphim collection, if it's okay.
By all means. I would also like, I know I keep saying it, us to touch on the year as a whole at some point.
So just very briefly, so the Seraphim Angels, there's a total of 7, okay? But when I'm looking at it, it first originated in the Assyrian, the first civilization, the first active civilization, the Tigris Euphrates River Valley. If you guys remember in grammar school learning about that, and they appeared as this. They appeared as the Lamassu. So that's the winged creatures, and so that's where you see this guy right here, and he's in the you could see the in the palaces at the entrance.
They have George's face and everything, the original ones.
And if you notice, these have hoofs, so it's a bull. All right, and then the second one is a lion, right? If you could see the tail in the back, if you see its tail in the back is a lion. So this is a lion and this is a bull, a winged lion, a winged bull. And so that's between the two of them. Now you see the little notches that actually spells Zaharoff in the Assyrian language and with the little Z logo. So I even got that the Zaharoff with the notches in that language of that time. And this is the tree of life right there. And this all came from the inscription. So it went from, just bear with me, the Assyrian, and from Assyrian, the next, as we went on in civilization, in Egyptian time, it appeared as a different being. And then it went to Christianity, which you see in blue and red. So you guys now probably have a guess what the last 2 seraphims are going to be. And that's it. So
I knocked down half a bottle of blue already.
That's
I never
crazy.
do that.
Look at that.
I never do that. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, because you have so much fragrance. What a pretty color too. What a nice color.
Blue, right? And then the metallic blue of the cap. It's such a
beautiful.
It's such a good fragrance. It really is.
Beautiful. And
I don't have red handy. Red's on the shelf.
So that's the Seraphim. But Ross, this year we.
I'm not sneezing, Taffy. That's coughs.
What did we start the year with? What did we launch the first of the year? We did Precious Treasure in December, and then the first of the year
was it Bloom?
Did we do Bloom the first of the
Bloom
year?
was around Mother's Day. No, Bazan was around Mother's Day. Let me look real quick. So,
Surfing Red
2025 January 31st was the Extreme.
Okay, so we did the Extreme.
The Extreme was first. Then
That's right.
Seraphim
Remember?
Musk came in June. So you went a while. You went 6 months without almost 6 months without a release. 5 months.
Triple
We did-
XL with
We
like
did the
20
triple XL. We did 2010. We did some specialty ones.
Did some random ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
2010, I mean, but that was
That
sold
was
out.
a one-time random occurrence.
That
Yeah.
was pretty cool, though. That was and then we did Musk, Seraphim Musk,
Yeah, we got Musk on June 6th. That pre-sale launched.
and then the Zeds.
Yep.
I wanted to launch a Cuss in September, and then do the Zeds, and then do Oracle. The reason why Oracle, I don't have the components to Oracle. It's stuck in some port that I've been waiting for 3 months. And I don't want to do production again. So that's why that's Oracle. So maybe beginning of next year, we'll see. But so that was the year, huh?
Yeah, it was actually, so let's count them up. Extreme, 2010, Bazan, Triple X Batch 2,
Right.
Triple XL,
Yep.
Musk, Khus, and then that's 7 fragrances right there. And then the 3 Zeds. That's 10 total if you count the Zeds.
Right.
10.
That's right.
10 fragrances. Granted, some were very limited. I mean, obviously, you had the limited edition with all 3 Zeds,
Yeah.
Triple XL, Batch 2 Triple X, 2010. Bazan was made to order.
That's right.
So it was all a lot of it was bespoke or
It was
limited.
bespoke and very limited. Yeah, it wasn't too, yeah.
Because
But
you had
then-
literally one bespoke release and then 2010, 2010, all 3 Zeds and both Triple X, Triple XL. So 1, 2, 3, and 6 limited releases.
Yeah.
Damn.
Port of San Francisco. Yeah, I think yeah. It's unbelievable. And like you said, a couple of them are specialty. I mean the Triple X, the 2010. But the Bazan, I think Bazan was also specialty. I think we did a made to order at that time.
You did made to order on those because
Yeah,
you
we
weren't
did made
sure
to
on how it
order.
would be received, so you didn't want to just make a
Yeah.
bunch.
But
Run
I
the
love
risk
it.
of either because it was a
Seven.
double-edged sword. You're either going to sell
Yeah.
all of it or have trouble selling it. You weren't
Right.
sure. So you're like, I'm gonna let them reserve it and I'll fill what they order.
And that I
Probably
think was
wise
the
move.
that was the smartest thing to do. And Monday, Tuesday, there's going to be samples of Cuss. So for those of you who are like, "Where's the samples?" I do it when we do the launch. And much love
Mr.
to
Copeland.
you.
Mr. Copeland,
Thanks for
always a
coming in.
pleasure.
I know that you're very busy.
Give
So thank you
give
for
Jordan,
jumping on.
give little man a big hug for
Yeah.
us. You know,
And Grace, give Grace all my love too. And thanks for coming on.
Grace, I think, is still at work. Actually, it is 4:53 currently for Justin. I think Grace is still at the salon. Correct, Justin? I think. So we
yes.
appreciate you coming and spend some time with us, Jay. I know life's a bit crazy and busy these days. You know.
So thank you, Ross, for having me.
Of course.
I appreciate this, and thank you. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've been asking them randomly, but if y'all have any specific questions, now's a great time. We've just kind of flowed because the structure we had in mind, Hercules said, "No, screw that. That's not what we're doing." He took the format, crumpled it up, and threw it. Said, "No, we're just gonna wing it."
He'll be punished.
Yeah. So another release next week.
Another.
Why not?
He got me in the parking lot too. He said, "No, it's not DHL. It's UPS." Well, the poor Ohm. Okay, so yes, the poor Ohm. Let me tell you what happened with the plates. The French lost it. They lost the box of plates. So that's the reason why.
Lovely.
I know that, and the Italians don't. I had to switch it out with Extreme. There's bottles of Port Homme sitting in a warehouse in Europe, and no plates because they lost it. So we just ordered new ones. Okay, is the Oracle the fragrance that GZ was talking about in the Zedland that he wanted to move up? So, the Oracle is filled. All the bottles are full. It's missing the caps and the plates because they're sitting in on some ship. It's delayed. I don't know. I'm not getting a straight answer from the people. Me off. So I'm gonna start on Monday, seeing what the hell happened. So
Well, Quest, with that, it's technically not a fragrance release because my favorite's in the collection travel set, basically. So it is a unique release of product,
it's
but it's
up
not
right
a new
now.
fragrance. It's not a
And
new
it's
fragrance.
no, it's up on the internet. It's up on the website. It's a separate tab, and it's available at Oligarch, so in Australia. So I don't know where Quest Eau Fresh is.
Here.
Uh, here.
Yeah. Where's it at on the site?
So go to fragrances, and you see right there NFC collection exclusive.
It shows sold out. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, what the Hercules?
We selling more.
My biggest mistake,
Here we go.
Ross.
Here we go. Hercules about to get it. Here we go.
My biggest mistake was hiring Hercules.
Just because he smiles and happy-go-lucky, and he's happy-go-lucky, doesn't mean when he fucks up, it matters less.
I tell him all the time, you're my
Greatest disappointment.
I go, anyone would.
It's live right now. The link is pinned at the top of the chat.
There's so many that would love his position, and I said no, just pick the fat one, and the fat funny one, and he's not even fat or funny.
He's not fat.
That's what I'm saying. He's not even fat or funny.
Oh my God.
That's The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Which he goes, I want pick the
Empty
fat.
Sense. There's a name we never see. Empty Sense said the French lose a lot of things.
The French lose a lot of things. Empty Sense. Good to see you, Mr. Ron.
Long time.
But what is your favorite Seraphim? My number one Seraphim is Khus.
Yeah, I'm Saraphim.
My number one, and it's my top 5 of the collection. It turned out so. I have to tell you, like, this one is luxury, smooth, and it's a different profile, and I love it.
It manages to be earthy and handsome.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like they're almost contradictory. Say it's a clean, handsome scent with elegance and everything, but it's also earthy tones. It's clearly an earthy fragrance. It's just Claude. Look, there's never going to be another Claude Deer. I'm just going to say now. I'm not saying there aren't other master perfumers out there that, when given free reign to just create like he does when it comes to George, I'm not saying they can't make magic happen. There's plenty of them. Look at the Queen, Cecile Zarokian. I like to call her the Queen. She's my second favorite behind Claude. They can make some magic, but Claude continues to flex his ability and his talent with every release. Guys, I want y'all to think about this. There's how many signature fragrances now, George?
Yeah, there is 20.
Let's just say 20. Let's just say 20. 20 signature DNA'd flankers that aren't redundant to one another. But the closest thing to redundancy is Noir to Signature Pour Homme. That's about the closest.
And that's it. Yeah.
Everything else, it's like we got to tell you which fragrance was used as base DNA, or he used this part of this fragrance to make this fragrance.
It's crazy.
It's wild the way he does it.
And and the Signature Pour Homme, it wasn't designed that way, but it just so happened to be smack dab in the middle of the fragrance wheel, so you could go anywhere with it, and all. Unbelievable. It's just crazy.
It's funny because if you smell Signature Pour Homme, it's hard to really grasp the idea of that spawned all of this. Not the Privé's and not the Z creators. You take those out of it, but the other 19 besides Signature Pour Homme. And it's like you smell a Coco Loco and you're like, that comes from this? Or a citrine or a rosé. And it's like rosé is based off of Noir.
I know.
Tobacco, you smell tobacco, and tobacco doesn't smell like it belongs to Signature Pour Homme until you start deep diving into the nuance. And you're like, okay, I get this, this, and this from it. It makes sense now. You can find the relation when you're looking for it, but some of these fragrances will fool you if you're not looking for it. It's like it's hard to wrap your head around this one fragrance. It all started with this fragrance.
I know.
Plastic cap, to evolve into all the plates and different boxes like this. This looked incredible at the time, but when you look at all that's come since, this is a pretty plain looking box compared to his now standards of today, right?
Yeah. I think
Everything starts somewhere.
Yeah. That's the acorn. The porum is the acorn. Oh my God. And like I said, I'm so grateful for everyone. I'm so great. Like I see everyone thank you so much. Quest, everyone, Jake, I'm very grateful for everything. Fragrance apologist. So the sidewalks in Rio, and it's the sidewalks of different beaches that have different sidewalk designs. That was a Brazilian that did that. And so I guess what you see in Macau has to be an extension of the Brazilian, because they don't have that in Portugal, those sidewalks. And that's what you see inside Coco Loco. Coco Loco is 100% Rio de Janeiro or just Carnival. It's nice to see you, fragrance apologist, too. It's good to see a young gent, a younger, a younger generation embracing fragrance. I'm glad that we're able to. Thank you for telling us a bit about the passport, because I do have somebody who I thought was my right hand that watches these things, and he's just, too busy.
Making cuss, Oracle.
Oracle, yeah, I'm a slave driver.
Yeah.
So I did that for like because I do a lot of projects with. Anyway, I'll stop there. So yeah, so thank
West
you.
wants to know, since he made 2 separate orders, can they? And then now he ordered this one.
You want to
Let me get going.
go ahead and combine them together if you want. Thank
So
you.
I'm assuming that'll be a shipping refund on one of them.
Yeah. That's Aurora. Who is that? Jason. Who is that? Who did that? Who's I don't know.
Quest, yeah, you got to put your
So do you
actual
see a
name.
passport in there? Do you have an order number? Is that it? There it is. So
Alejandro.
Alejandro. Good stuff.
For Coco Loco, are the colorful juices available yet?
There's 3 colors. There's
So they are
3
available.
colors. It's
You
one's
never
a
know what
yellow,
you'll get.
one's a yeah, you don't know. I like, and I drive the factories crazy because Coco has probably 20 different caps now.
But think of the number of
I love it.
combinations between
Yeah.
plates, boxes, juice colors, and caps.
I love it.
There's literally triple-digit combinations that could happen.
So the Bushman candle in Kuss does not remind me of Precious Treasure at all. Precious Treasure
No, it doesn't smell like it, but the
No.
distinctive characteristic
Yes.
of it, I think, is what helps
Yeah.
make it so smooth and
Right.
like it literally like melted wax. Between that
Yeah.
and the iris, I think that combination is what makes it creamier than any vanilla or any sandalwood or anything could.
Yeah.
Because it's very distinctive creaminess, right, George? It's not like your typical sweet or woody creaminess. It's something very different.
I can't explain it. You give a good word like the creaminess, and I see it as smooth. It's kind of funny when you describe fragrances. Ross, you're a little better at it, but I'll say, "Oh, it's so smooth and luxury," and he goes, "It's the creaminess." I go, "Yeah, I guess you could creamy." Okay, so
Well,
Ross
but then
is
I'll
better.
break down why I say creamy,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
that does
Okay.
make sense.
Yeah. Ross says, "What?"
Another.
So Mauricio's trying to get you to spill the beans on the summer release.
The summer release. Am I missing? Oh no, it's not going to happen.
Way too soon for that.
It's the Italian Riviera, the Amalfi Coast. Sorry, not the Riviera. The Riviera is further north. It's the Amalfi Coast, and I think that it's a beautiful collection. I'm very proud of my children, and I'm grateful to
It
Claude.
blows Citrine out the water, though.
Huh?
It blows
Yeah.
Citrine out the water. Heidi cannot wait.
Yeah.
Heidi, Justin,
That's a
Grace,
crazy
myself,
take.
all of us that got to try it when we were in Chicago was like, oh my God.
Well, I love citrine, so I would fight you on that, but I think it's equal because you'll be able to. I love that
I
orange so
love the
much. It's my
Citrine
go-to.
balm. That's my favorite
Yeah,
product.
the balm, yeah.
You know, so
And so I purchased over. Thank you. Oh wow, Jeffrey, thank you.
oh yeah, that's dedication right
Mauricio.
there.
Oh, Mauricio, I tried, guys. Mauricio's so funny.
Mauricio's like My biggest
including
fan.
backups. So he's been buying some backups. Those 10 bottles are partially some backup bottles.
Yeah. I have to tell you something that finally at least someone likes you, Hercules.
I know.
Yeah,
That
Mauricio's got a crush on Hercules.
Mauricio,
I got a crush on Mauricio. I'm trying to get just 1% of be like him, 1%.
There you go. Was just about to ask about Heidi. Send our love. I certainly will.
tell Heidi I said hi too.
Oh, I said
I
hi.
sure will.
So this is a little footnote with Cuss. And as we're going into the holiday season, and I think it's going to be a good Christmas fragrance. And thank you for everyone. Thank you for having me, Ross.
Of course, it is my pleasure. This is probably going to be the last live stream of the year.
Oh, it will be
on the channel, yeah. And I figured it was a good way to wrap it up would be to do this, wrapping up 2025. With you doing this bonus that we got a half-ass over here, Hercules with us.
It's okay. And Ross should be sold out Monday. If not sooner. There's just there's less than 2 hands left.
Less than 2 hands of bottles,
And,
yeah.
so he'll be sold out.
Trickled a little bit. You guys have got your finger on the trigger, waiting on this. I know. I told him that's what y'all were doing.
Yeah. And so I think that'll be.
Y'all been waiting for this next one.
And I want to, before we close, I just want to make sure that I tell everyone, for me and how I talk with Hercules and all that, I am 100% serious. So
he's useless. I don't even know why he pays him. That's
my biggest disappointment.
Yeah.
My pay stubs, I give it to him. He rips them.
That's right.
Yeah. He shows it to him. This is what you were supposed to get, and then he tears it.
So like he gives me his time card and I just shred it. I said, I should be paying you. You should be paying me to
pay him for his time.
Yes, that's right.
That's right. All the free knowledge and game that you get sitting next to brilliance all the time.
That is Ross. Oh, did you hear him?
Right.
Oh my God.
For the 1 week a month that he's actually in office, right? Hercules.
He wants another Z creator.
I'll get one anyways. But Hercules for that one week out the month that he's actually at his desk, right?
Yes.
He's biting his tongue. He ain't saying shit.
I told him, I said,
don't worry, everyone. I give him the grief. I'm like, can you fucking stay home for a couple of days, maybe? I don't.
Yes, there you go. Mauricio saying child labor is illegal.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, guys. Brian, thanks, guys. This is so funny.
Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff.
So what are you doing for Christmas, Ross?
We're heading to Louisiana. So at the beginning of the stream, before you came backstage flipping me off for no good reason. So the weather's been nice and chilly. Obviously not Chicago weather, but we've had some, 50-degree high, 55, 59, lows in the 30s and 40s. It's been really nice, feeling kind of like Christmas around here. And then as soon as we get to the days that I'm going to be in Louisiana for Christmas, all the highs are 73 to 75 degrees. It's going to feel like spring.
You poor thing.
Yeah, I hate that. I need Christmas to have at least a little bit of chill in the air. I've had too many wearing shorts Christmases in my lifetime. I like a little cool. It doesn't have to be freezing with a chance at snow, but I mean, let me get highs at 55 to 60 degrees, just a little nip in the middle of the day. I'll be happy,
I don't mind seeing Santa Claus in a Speedo and the female elves in string bikinis. I'm good with that because it's so hot outside.
It did just come from UV 13 Rio de Janeiro last weekend, so
it was so nice. It was so nice. Hi, every request. Thank you. Merry Christmas as well. I wish everyone Merry Christmas. Yeah, it was so nice. It was so nice, guys. Oh my God, it was so nice.
I'm not moving to Chicago, Don.
So, all right. Thank you, Russ, for having me.
Of course.
Thank you, everybody, for coming on board.
Hercules, thanks for coming to be a punching bag for a little bit.
Almost said Hercules blinked twice for help.
Yeah, there you go.
Hercules has it good.
I would think.
We have a good time. I think I'm a good boss.
Oh no, he's great.
I think you're a pain in the ass, but
I could be a pain in the ass, but I think so. I want to push him. I want to push him to do better and be better.
Well, there's a
And
lot that
I
can be
want to
learned.
push him off a cliff, huh?
There's a lot that can be learned being around you, I can say firsthand. So.
Yeah, it's a great experience for, I think the one thing that I wish I did have would be someone following me around with like, I need to do more social media, more of that. And I just wish I had somebody, um, somebody that really understood that lived
That
in
was
my
low.
area, not
Yeah.
a lot far away,
Yeah, because
So,
he has to stress that because some of you right now will start messaging George. I can be your cameraman. I can do no. He's
they
not
need to
flying
come
out to
in.
live with him to start recording him.
They need to come in every day, yeah, because
Yeah.
like to spend time with me, and to travel or whatever. Walking in the room late. You know what Novus knows?
Gator, what's up, my man?
Good to see you.
So Saraphim Khus, the vetiver fragrance is up for pre-sale in case you were curious. Samples
Yes,
be
that's
around
right.
Monday if
Yeah.
you want to sample first, my man.
And these are the children turn out beautiful. They turn out really nice. Finally, I've been waiting for years for this.
Yeah, but anybody that's been waiting on an earthy tone fragrance, a vetiver fragrance from Zaharoff, you got it. It's here.
It's beautiful.
Much more variety in the future. I know Randy's been on George for a tea fragrance forever. That's one of his requests he stays on him about. There's still so many things to do. George doesn't have a truly boozy fragrance. Doesn't have a tea fragrance. You don't really have a grassy green fragrance. You're about to do your second citrus. You've got your tropical fragrance. You've got florals, different florals. You've got leather. You've got tobacco.
I don't have a coffee fragrance.
You don't have a coffee fragrance.
It's
You've got
coming.
a gourmand with
It's coming.
Or,
Yeah, coffee's coming.
yeah.
What else do we have? Vanilla.
Marijuana fragrance. You don't have a cannabis fragrance yet.
Let me ask you something. The cuss, I would say cuss is a vanilla fragrance. No.
No, I would say I wouldn't class it as a gourmand like Ibere because that's loads of vanilla. That's way more sweetness. It's got a delicious element to it, whereas this balances. The vanilla tonka that you get here is just a balancing act. It never it never becomes the star of the show, even in the deep dry down. It doesn't even really show its head until deeper into it because the earthy tones control the pace for so long. And then especially after about 20 minutes when the iris and the Bushman candle kind of take hold for a bit, the peppers calm down and then that heart takes over because the heart stays for a while because like the vetiver is start to finish. But he does technically have an oud fragrance because leather tobacco is full of oud. Extreme is full of oud as well. Yeah. It's more extremes the oud fragrance than anything else. That one's got a big dose of oud in it.
I have the next 5-year plan, so I got to go through it and see. Let's see for a minute. Let's take a look in the magic. 1 moment, please.
Pull up the graph.
Let's see.
No peach fragrance. Definitely not. So most peach fragrances are going to have a feminine lean. That's another one to balance to make it masculine enough to where the standard Zaharoff crowd would be interested. I don't mind peach in the fragrance too. It's just got to be balanced, right?
How come it doesn't go up right? Scared.
Well, he does have pineapple in a few fragrances. Pineapple is very forward in Coco Loco.
Hold on, let me see here.
Like making a fruit bomb fragrance is a little bit of a challenge because there's so many.
So
I mean, I get it. There's so many vetivers too, but and I'm sure Claude could come up with something brilliant. As far as I know, the conversations we've had, that's not necessarily. I mean, there's a fruity fragrance down the path, but I don't know if pineapple is a featured note or not. George would have to answer that.
So there's a mango. There's a there's a boozy.
Yeah, we talked about the boozy one.
Yeah, there's a spicy.
Yes, thank God. I can't wait for that one to roll around. Oh, yeah. God. The code name for that one's awesome.
Yeah. Yes. And then I'm doing a whole new collection after Seraphim.
The third privé is fantastic, and that's normally not my style fragrance.
No, and the whole concept is I'm excited about that. So
yeah.
Good stuff. I know, Blaine, I'm working on it. I'm trying my best. And you know what else I'd like to do? You know, Ross, when you from the like 14, 15-hour plane rides, when I get home and I open my suitcase, that ozone scent. I love that. I wish that someone would be able to make it. It's the
I'm sure Claude can. If he could make the smelly, sweaty nut crotch smell and bring that
right.
to life, I'm sure he could do that. You know, like he was able to capture that essence.
That's
So
hilarious.
it's
Hi,
true.
Anthony. Good to see you,
It's true.
Anthony. All right.
Claude's he's capable of many things. You know, he's proven that.
Beautiful. I have, before I go, I have 18, my brothers and sister and their kids are all coming in for Christmas here at the house. So I'm having all of them here. Did I tell you that? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to order a Christmas tree because I never put one up. I never had a.
Well, you have room for it the way your living room's set up.
Yeah, I know, but I never had a. Did you ever? Do you put a Christmas tree up?
We didn't put one up this year because we've been slowly packing because we're buying a house in the spring. So
And so I just that's the spring, Ross, but it's Christmas now.
yeah, but we got cats that are going to want to rip the shit down.
Okay, that's
So it's
different.
our
Then.
first
Okay,
year with the
all right,
cats,
I get
and they're
it.
known. Sprinkles will climb in that tree.
Yeah, that's different. You have cats, and so I
She's
ordered
the
a Christmas
mischievous
tree.
one. So until we have the right spot, because there's like certain anchors you can for families with cats for Christmas trees. There's special ways to go about it. We want to wait till we're in the house to deal with that. That's why Heidi didn't put the tree up this year.
And
We'll
you know
share
this stuff.
trash. It'll be Sprinkles that did it.
And you know, Ross, I have to tell you, you got to quit with these rumors of me flipping you off backstage. I think it's
I'm gonna start just putting you on screen when you do the shit. Then
it's just so hurtful.
yeah, sure, it's a rumor.
I just
Lies,
it's
blasphemy
I love it.
with my tomfoolery.
All right, you got to see Kevin's cats. Oh my God, they're both these gorgeous gray, just gorgeous cats. And I've always been a dog person, but like, you know, I mean, I love cats, but I'm more of a dog person.
I was never a cat person, but I love my girls. Yeah,
I would
I
never
love
have thought you
playing
would
with
have cats. Does George have a
nobody
fight?
that knows me thought I would ever have cats. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
I never thought either, but you do, and you're in love. And
Oh yeah,
good night, Don. Hold on a minute. Does George have a leather fragrance? Does George have a leather fragrance?
it's called leather tobacco.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, sir.
Becoming BBA, becoming ABBA. Yeah, I have it's leather tobacco. It's great. It's a fetish. It's a fetish leather. So think of ball gag.
Yeah, it's smoky black leather, earthy tobacco, a little bit of funk from oud. There's a juicy plum that kind of balances things. It's really spicy. It's crazy strong. Crazy.
And it's smooth.
strong.
It's a smooth leather.
This is the second formula. It's smoother than the original formula because there was a note that had to be removed from the first formula. So the second formula is actually more wearable.
It is, and a lot of people, like the Europeans, they liked it, and the people in South America, they like the heavier version of it. But I like this version better.
A lot of people seem to like this one better.
And it's like a, what's it called? It's a fetish leather, like, you know, like
George keeps wanting to say ball gags and dominatrixes.
That's right, because you know, like a whips or a harness or a ball gag, a leather ball. You know the smell. That's what it smells
I don't know
like.
the smell, but I know you do.
Yeah, Ross doesn't have an exciting like
not like that, George.
excitement,
No, I guess I'm bored.
But I think everyone should try a ball gag every now and then.
Sure, you heard it here, guys. That's what you should ask for Christmas.
Or leather tobacco, whichever one.
Leather tobacco or a ball gag.
Or a ball
totally
gag.
entertaining.
You understand, yeah.
Tomato, right?
You know the smell, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. All right. I love you guys. Is there anything you want to say in closing?
Help.
Man, what is there to say? You guys said it all. It's
we never shut up.
It's an Ross. I mean, Coach. That's your new nickname, Coach. No, it's an honor. And then thank you both for always helping me on this journey with George and that.
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody.
Guys, you know.
Thank you for everything you do, Hercules. Even when you screw up, it's okay. We still love you.
He never screws up.
I screw up too. Shit happens.
All right. Good night, guys. Good night, Ross.
Good night, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye. How do I
off the screen? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George Zaharoff, Mr. Hercules. It's always fun to have them around and talk some shit and crack some jokes and pick on each other and talk a little bit about the history and how things evolved from the beginning to now, at least this stint for Zaharoff from Signature Pour Homme to now. That's why I wanted to bring the original, one of the original 500 bottles of Signature Pour Homme into this to show just how far the presentation alone has come, and even the changes to the presentation of Signature Pour Homme itself. It's crazy when you really take a step back and look at it, because it's easy, because obviously there's people that will come into this, they've heard about Zaharoff 3 months ago, you know, and have no idea about any of that stuff. And it's just crazy to take a look back sometimes. And then every time there's a new release, I like to be very present and keep him present to where he still looks back in the moment from there to here and the in-between that got us there. That's why I wanted to talk about the recap for 2025. Massive year. When you count Z Creator fragrances and all the limited stuff, there's 10 releases. He's never had 10 releases before. I'm not saying next year is going to be 10 releases, but it'll be close. But it's, again, like Seamus likes to say, banger after banger after banger. You know, there's no hype necessary when a product speaks for itself. You just, here's my thoughts, do with it what you will, and you just find out for yourself if you fall into, yes, this is amazing, oh, this wasn't for me, or anything in between. You know, it's blind buying is a risky game, but at least he gives you a shot at you know, getting a good price out of it. Because like I said, the 2 ounces, for example, it's $20 off retail right away, and the 10% saves you another $13.50, $33.50 off. It's a hell of a discount for launching a fragrance for a brand that really doesn't discount and do sales and stuff like that. It holds its prestige. And here we got one. Masculine, very masculine. This is not a unisex fragrance. Any ladies that like masculine fragrances, sure, but if you're looking for things that kind of your lady can enjoy too, no, she'll enjoy it on you. Smell like a man, that's for sure. Very masculine fragrance. Nothing about this says anything else. This is one of those fragrances where there's women that love masculine fragrances. I get it. There's feminine fragrances I love to wear too. But yeah, any ladies watching this, Taffy J, for example, Kara, it's really masculine. It's not an easygoing. It's not a challenging vetiver, but there's so much earthy tones, spices, like even that little bit of iris that doesn't give it any real floral punchiness to even bring it into the realm of what you would consider unisex. It's a very, very masculine, woody aromatic fragrance. It's a spicy, woody aromatic is the way I would class it olfactively. Let me see what he put on the site for it, just out of curiosity. Oops. Description. Let's see. Okay, when I click read more, it does it now. Let me see. I don't see a classification for it. Let me see if the card has anything. It does not. Well, that's the way I would classify it, a spicy, woody aromatic, because it's very woodsy. Even though it lacks traditional aromatic notes, it does come across very aromatic. But I would say, if anything, the two floral notes kind of add to it. But the magnolia just blends right into that smooth, creamy nature of the fragrance. Because even though you see iris and magnolia, don't let that fool you. All these spices, that truffle provides a little bit of earthiness. You get a light balance of sweetness from tonka and vanilla. They never take over. Obviously, the sandalwood kind of plays a role in adding to the creaminess. And the way this Bushman candle from Precious Treasure, I really believe that the sandalwood, the iris, the magnolia just kind of blending together makes this melted wax texturing to the scent. And when you get it, I want you to remember that I said that. And when you get it, I want you to tell me if you find that relatable whenever you smell it. I'm very curious to see who else is going to get that when they smell it and be like, oh, now I see what he's talking about. Or it's like, oh, I don't get that at all. You never know. But I'm curious. Definitely let me know. Oh, that's a home run. That's release of the year. Thank you, Claude Deere. Yeah. And in this. You know, yeah, I have no qualms in saying that's the best tropical fragrance release this year. I'll at least let me categorize it and not just say it's the best of best, because best is super subjective, right? And obviously there's natural super bias here, you know, but I know how good the damn thing is. I can wholeheartedly and easily stand behind it, saying it's one of the best fragrances to come out this year. No doubt in my mind. It's just, do you like tropical fragrances? If you like tropical fragrances, you're in for a treat with Ski. Yeah. Was Fig Me Up the last one I bought? I think Fig Me Up. It's been a few months. I think Fig Me Up was the last one. Yes, Rosé leans feminine. Bloom leans a little feminine. Bazan is a reimagining of the original women's fragrance. That's the most feminine one. Oh, good to see you, Mitra. I just noticed that was you. Let me go to Bazan. There we go. This is the one you would want. So Bazan is the reimagining of the women's fragrance. The original from like 96 or 97, something like that. It doesn't have the notes on here. That's okay. Well, let me show you what it looks like again real quick before we pull the card up, but I'll read the notes out to you. Like I said, thankfully, got the booklet right here. There it is. All right. So, signature Bazan, you got clementine, pear, peach, pineapple, rose, peony, iris, another rose, freesia, candy floss. Couldn't even tell you what it is. Sandalwood, vanilla, musk, patchouli, moss, amber. So very, very floral heart. Very, very heavy on the florals. Fresh but creamy florals. And then you have a juicy fruitiness that stands out. It's a true classic fruity floral, kind of twisted into the modern era. Definitely the most feminine fragrance in the collection. Easily. Like I said, it's a reimagining of the original Zaharoff Parfum. Yes, I put it up there with Royal X. This rivals Royal X for the versatility. While Royal X is still the fresher of the two, if you're not necessarily looking for a fresh, you're just looking for like very dapper, gentleman, classy, elegant, refined, if those words matter in the profile of your fragrance, then that's going to be the one. This could be a signature scent. Someone with refined taste is signature scent worthy. Tonight, be up to 16 bottles. Happy with them all. It's hard to beat. Yep, that's the ones I said too. So it's more prevalent here because with Precious Treasure, it was full of aromatics. A lot of aromatics, very bright, almost like a blue fragrance, you know? A lot of high-grade synthetics in there, plus you had the naturals like Bushman candles. It's a combination of super high-grade synthetics, mon-curated oils that are trademarked. A heavy, heavy, heavy dose of Orchinox, which is more on the amber side of Ambroxan, but it is an Ambroxan-based note, their specific version of Ambroxan. It was a high dose, too. A very expensive oil. That's a very expensive synthetic, Orchinox. That's a good one. Nice and peppery and fresh. That's a good one, man. Yeah, very classy. You can rock that one every day. Appreciate you, my man. Glad you like it. Monday and Tuesday, they start shipping. The pre-sales just through the weekend. Everything's in stock, ready to go. That's why he's doing a big discount as a thank you for the way everybody supported the Zed Creator Project. Like I said, by using the link and saving 10%, the 2 ounce is $33.50 off retail. It's even more than that. It's 20 plus 17 is $37.50 off the 4 ounce if you use the link and save 10%. So off of retail. It'll go back to retail price on Monday, which is $155 and $195. Right now they're $135 and $175. Plus you save the 10% by using my link. What's up, Newt? Precious Treasure, excellent choice. Glad you're feeling better. I mean, I agree, you know, but this was a strong collection, man. Hell of a collection this go around. Yeah, that's super masculine. Yeah, that's man's man kind of shit too. Monday. No, he's an ungrateful child. Damn kids. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. I love bloom one spray of musk and it pushes it more masculine. That's fair. Yeah, if you're the layering type, they all work well with one another because they all have the same basis formula or pieces of the same basis formula in one another. So they layer seamlessly. For any of you that like to layer, I'm not a layering kind of guy. I just pick a fragrance and roll with it. So the way the wax, it comes across like melted candle wax because of the creamy notes. The Bushman candle itself, which has a wax coating on the actual stem of the Bushman candle, which is the main focal note from Precious Treasure. It has a waxy coating on the wood, the stem of it. And then the iris is a waxy natural Florentine iris. So it has that earthy, waxy tone to it as well. So yeah, there's a smooth, melted wax type of waxiness to this fragrance. With, you know, a nice warm spice, nice earthy vetiver, very earthy, but not dirty. Like I said, very dapper, very elegant. Daily wear stuff. It's, like I said, it's evolved, it's refined, it's a deep fragrance, but it's not a challenge at all. Sunkiss, there is 8 bottles. There's 8 bottles. Iberry, there's a little more than that, so you got a better shot at Iberry, but there's 8 bottles. So I was telling George earlier, it's been a trickle to get rid of these last couple of bottles because I know everybody was waiting with their finger on the trigger for this. Everybody knew either this or Oracle was coming. You know, I see the posts every day at the Head Lounge. Everybody's been waiting, knowing a release was coming. So I should have told y'all, nothing's coming until y'all finish this shit out, you know, but that's not how it works. So we're about to shut it down. We did an hour and a half. We're down to 73. You know, I get it. People have stuff to do. There's probably other streams starting and so on. Reserve Prefix. Oh, that's such a good one. Or Khus and Triple X. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's quite the lineup right there. You're good for the winter. Mr. Joe, hope you and Allie are doing well. Good to see you, sir. You showed up right when I'm about to sign off. We didn't dip down. We lost about 50 people, and we're literally about to sign it off. We had George and Hercules on here for a little while. We launched pre-sale, surprise pre-sale on Saraphim Khus, his vetiver fragrance. And yeah, there's that, sir. Good to see you, though. Hope you were doing well on this Friday. We are the core. We actually got a little bit less than the core. The core is around 100. We had pretty much the core for the most part prior, but some of them had to leave. It's okay. It's Friday night. People got shit to do, you know. All the cool information has been shared, all the storytelling and everything. Yeah, you know how George does it. It's always a great presentation. Just to give you a brief rundown, it's the Bushman candle, the Florentine iris, the sandalwood, like all these creamy notes and waxy notes make this melted candle wax type of texture to the fragrance to go with the spice, the woodiness, the earthy tones. It's a lightly smoked vetiver. It's dapper, it's refined, it's definitely very evolved and classy, while still being, it's a handsome, earthy fragrance. For someone with refined taste, it's a signature scent fragrance. It's not a challenge at all, but it's a very deep and complex fragrance. Like there's a lot of layers to it, but there's no challenge whatsoever. It's very much the kind of vetiver you would expect George and Claude to make. You know, it's something that a refined ball buster such as yourself probably would enjoy. If you like earthier fragrances, not dirty earthy, classy, but earthy, you'll probably like it, Joe. Yeah, I want to get Ombre Tonka too. I looked at that one the other day. Yeah, it's time. They're celebrating old John Cena. So I can show y'all what I'm wearing tomorrow. I'm wearing Dom Mysterio today. You know, but I was so excited when Civil Regime restocked this for Survivor Series War Games. They restocked because I missed my first chance to get it, but the heel turn shirt. I got the heel turn shirt. So rocking that tomorrow. It's going to be a John Cena kind of day. I'm going to just put this right here for now. Still got the tag on the damn thing. But yeah, that is the shirt of the day tomorrow. Like I said, we rocking old Dirty Dom today. Y'all know me. I got the matching Civil Regime pants and all that good stuff. Had some white and red and Nike Zoom Flight 95s on. Follow TLTG.kicks on IG. I finally made a sneaker IG page. Finally. Instead of using my fitness page, doing double duty. So I just kind of made a page for it. So I've been doing my outfits and my sneaker post and shit on there instead. But yeah, so glad I was able to get a restock on that shirt. I appreciate all of you spending some time with me. Link for this. So link's pinned in the chat. Yeah, link is pinned in the chat, sir. I hope he does. The right thing, since it's non-title, is for everybody from NXT to go over. I'm confident Sol Ruka is going to beat Bayley. That's the one certainty, I think. Sol Ruka is going to put on a show. Especially, I think she's going to hit a crazy soul snatcher. I think it's going to be a wild one because she's got the big stage. Because Sol Ruka is the next big ladies superstar coming out of NXT. I think AJ and them will I think AJ is going to get pinned by Leon Slater so they can lead into something on the TNA side for the X Division Championship. And then I think Obafemi needs to beat Cody in a non-title match, and they could work it back to where Cody gets his lick back. But yeah, even if there's got to be some shenanigans for Cody to lose, whatever. Obafemi winning everybody winning from NXT is the right call tomorrow night for sure. See, now you're gonna get me talking all wrestling. I'm trying to shut this shit down. So Precious Treasure is the Privé. The next one is the Oracle. He talked about it to you. You've been here the whole time. He talked about it to you. He's waiting on components for it. The second Privé. I definitely want to get Intense French Riviera too. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry. So time to shut it down. I appreciate all of you spending some time with me. Thank you to everybody for supporting the pre-sale if you did already. If you want to wait for samples, Monday, samples will be available. If you want to take advantage of the bigger discount than usual, you got till Sunday night, Monday morning. So, like I said, he's got them discounted $20 off, which is more. He usually does like 10 or 15 off plus the 10%, but here he's got them 20 bucks off each from retail and then an additional 10%. So if you buy the 2 ounce, you'll save another $13.50 on top of this. So you save $33.50 off retail, save $37.50 off retail here. So yeah, it's pretty nice of him to do that instead. So it's a bigger discount than usual. So I appreciate all of you, Joe and Allie. Y'all have a great night. Kevin, Jason, Jeffrey, Dan, everybody, David. It's good to see all of you. If I don't happen to have another stream before I leave for Christmas for Louisiana, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I can't guarantee any more streams the rest of the year. I never know how that's going to shake out. But obviously, we'll have the member stream. The vote for the member stream will be up tomorrow because this 4-ounce bottle of Saraphim Khus is going to be one of the options for the Hall of Fame tier. And yeah, so any of you members that are here, make sure to vote on the 2 tiers tomorrow. Hall of Fame can vote for both tiers, obviously. All-Star tier can just vote for their tier, designer niche tiers. And I hope you all have an awesome weekend. If you're a wrestling fan, no tears tomorrow. It's just wrestling, right? No tears tomorrow, guys. So y'all have a great one, guys. Have a good night.